give it a minute or so for the notification to go out and a few of you to get in. And then we'll start.
Is it dark?
Huh?
Is it dark?
A little, but there's nothing I can do about that. I adjusted it and I adjusted the light. That's the best I got for right now. Just waiting for the notification to go out, peeps, and then we'll get started here.
Okay.
It went out. Okay, notification went out. Don't see anybody in. I can't really see the comments, so
Just wait. There's not many in.
yeah.
Give a minute for people to get in.
Oh, on that thing that they sent you with the ways to do it, was PayPal one of them? Through his?
No.
Okay.
Do not use any of
I know,
his.
but you listed those in the thing, right? Okay. All right, we got a couple in. Good evening, peeps. Brother Brent coming at you live on YouTube. I hope this finds you blessed, as we certainly are. I know we're all sad and hurting right now because of Brother Cecil passing, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. But this is basically a video for Cecil's subscribers who aren't on my subscriber list, so that they can get the information, because I do not have the ability to go on his channel and do it there where they, the ones that aren't my subscribers get the information. And Gail is not up to doing any more lives, and she doesn't know how to bring somebody in on a live. They've got enough to deal with right now, so I will be doing updates from here on out. She'll pass information to me, and I will pass it along to you as I have it. First off, Chrissy made a post, which is on the ministry page, Getting Yourself Ready. It's on her page. It will be on my Facebook page. I will share it to my groups.
I'll post the information in the after comments.
And she'll post the information in the after comments on this live also. But it has various ways for anyone who wants to donate to Gail and the kids to help them with expenses and things like that. What?
For the funeral.
And for the funeral expenses and what have you. They're going to need help. There's no question about that. But there's information in those posts for various ways that people can donate. And people who wish to can also mail donations made payable to Maddie Ann Pearson. That's Mattieann Pearson, care of Cecil Pearson YouTube, P.O. Box 777, Columbia, Kentucky 42728, if they want to do snail mail donations. Okay, first, the information that I do have is this. The family went to the funeral home today to start the beginning of making arrangements. The plan is for a cremation. Right now, the cost is for the cremation, and with or without a service, they're looking at roughly $3,000. The funeral home requires that $1,125 of it be paid in advance up front before they will even cremate him, and go from there, but they'll let her make payments after that, or whichever. If it's my understanding, I may be off on that, but any rate, they want $1,125 up front to start the process, or nothing happens. So they won't even cremate him until that's paid. So anyone who wants to donate, please check out those posts that Chrissy made, and I'll be sharing it too, because there's multiple ways that you can donate made payable to Maddie.
Do not donate to Cecil's channel.
Do not donate to Cecil's channel. Do not donate to his email, Cecil Pearson Jr. Email, because we do not know how long those will be active and available to where they can have access to the funds. So if you want to donate and help towards the funeral cost and expenses and things like this, and other things that they're going to need, follow the instructions in Chrissy's post, or you can snail mail it again, and all donations need to be paid payable to Maddie Ann Pearson, his daughter, so that it doesn't mess up bank accounts or disabilities or Social Security or anything like that. Again, if you want to mail in a donation, mail it, make it payable, your check, your money order, or whatever, to Maddie Ann Pearson, care of Cecil Pearson Jr., YouTube, P.O. Box 777, Columbia, Kentucky 42728 for snail mail donations. And again, the posts have the other means, like Cash App, Venmo, and I think a PayPal, but I don't know for sure on that. I'd have to look again. But if you look at the post, it's all there. No concrete funeral arrangements have been made, obviously, because again, they have to have this $1,125 up front to start the ball rolling. So right now, Cecil is just in a holding pattern in the refrigeration unit until that is paid. And I would ask whosoever will to please donate, because they don't have it, they're going to need it, and they're going to be strapped losing his income. Also, and I know Cecil would say the same thing, I know Miss Gail would say the same thing. If you want to donate, but you can't afford to, if it's going to cause you a financial hardship to donate, please don't. Just pray. This is something you can still do. You can pray for God to make a way for the funds to come in and that other people will donate. So if you're not financially viable enough to afford it and it's going to cost you a financial hardship, please keep your money. Do not donate it. This is only for those who can and feel led to do so by the Lord to do so, and that wish to. But if you can't, please don't. We don't want to put a hardship on anybody, and Cecil wouldn't want that either. And he often said that. So that's the information we have right now about the funeral things, about donations and how they can be done. Check those posts out. And as more information becomes available about when there'll be a cremation, when there'll be a service, or when there won't, or how that's all going to work, as soon as Gail knows and she lets me know, I will go live again here on my channel, and I will put that out there. So those of you who are not subscribers to my channel, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel so that you get the notifications when I go live or upload a video, and you get all the accurate information. Or if you don't wish to, just check it out from time to time. Go over and take a look-see, because there might be information there. I'm not looking to hornswoggle and swallow up Cecil survivors or absorb them or anything like that. This is just so that we can help the family, and so those who wish to help can. Because like I say, I can't reach all of his subscribers, because like I say, not all. Some of them are subscribers to my channel, some are not. And again, that's the purpose of this live. Okay, that takes care of the business information and the funeral information, such as it is, that we have right now, and the needs that Gail and them have for donations. Last night, we lost a brother, we lost a friend, we lost a pastor with Cecil passing and going home to be with Jesus. We're all sad, we're all mourning, we're all hurting. I'm completely shattered and devastated, as are many of you. I don't think Cecil even knew or had a clue of just how many lives he's impacted and touched and affected. And I say that with a certainty because since I went live on last time on here to announce that he was dying before he did, Chrissy and my phones have blown up pretty much non-stop with messages, with testimonies about how Cecil touched their lives or caused them to draw closer to the Lord or caused them to come to know the Lord. There were tributes to and about Cecil of how he had affected their lives. This man touched a lot of lives. These are a lot of people, we don't even know who they are, but they're contacting us, messaging us, offering their condolences, and saying what a blessing he was to have in their lives, just as we know him to be in our lives. We lost a great man of God. We lost a great friend. We lost a great brother, a pastor, a father, a grandfather, a veteran who served his country in combat with honor. We lost a great man, and heaven gained a wonderful warrior. This is especially hard for me because Cecil and I had become family. We weren't just brothers, we weren't just friends, we had actually become family, and we consider ourselves family with Gail and Maddie and Cecil and John and Augie and Yaya and even the dog Gabby and the chickens.
And Ian.
Huh?
And Ian.
Ian and Yaya, even though we haven't met them, I mean, we consider them all family. So it's like losing a family member. It's the same thing. And we're as devastated and as hurt as you are. But as I said, I don't think he even had a clue of how many lives he touched. And I know that he loved each and every one of you immensely. And you meant the world to him. And the one thing he wanted most of all was for us to all meet up with him there in glory. To all make it there. Cecil fought a tremendous battle against illness, as you know, for these past 3-4 years. COVID, pneumonia multiple times, his lung collapse, over a year with the 2 chest tubes in, the coughing, the throwing up, the not being able to eat.
His foot.
The what? Losing his foot. The pain, non-stop. And the aggravation and stress of some haters and trolls that also contributed and made his life miserable. And he was often accused by these haters and trolls of being in it just for the money. He wasn't. Cecil was born poor, Cecil lived poor, and Cecil died poor. But, oh, he's not poor no more. The riches he's got now in glory, the rewards he's got in glory, we can't even begin to imagine. Cecil suffered so much with illness and pain and misery these past years, physically, mentally, from the stress of the illnesses and things ravaging his body. But he's got joy unspeakable now. He's got health unspeakable now. Because the minute he closed his eyes and took that last breath, he was with Jesus. And he was healed. He was pain-free. He was cancer-free. He was misery-free.
And he was singing again.
And he was singing again. I can guarantee he's up there singing like he's never sung before again. And he's rocking it and holding a place for us. Our hearts mourn his passing. And we're sad because of that, but we should be rejoicing. Because Cecil cut line on us, and I'm a little jealous. We had a deal that none of us was going to cut line. We used to talk about that, him and I and Chrissy. We'd all go together or not at all. Well, he cut line on us. But he's free of the burdens of this life and this world and the suffering that he was going through.
Hallelujah.
He's free of the illness. He's free of the pain, and he's reunited with his beloved Kate.
Because Jesus set him free.
And Jesus set him free. He's sitting on his beanbag in glory in his shack, little shack out in the back, shotgun shack out in the back, and he's praising Jesus right now. And we should be too, as best we can. But I realize the human side of us hurts over losing him, because he was important to us. He is important to us. I ask that you please continue to keep his family in prayer, continue to lift him up. If you can help with these expenses, please do. We will also, Chrissy will also be doing a GoFundMe and setting that up. I think we have to set a bank account up for it first to do the disbursements. I'm not sure. We have to look into that, but in the next day or so, once we find out how we have to do it, there will also be a GoFundMe set up to where people can donate directly to that. And again, let me repeat, if you are unable to donate, or it will cause you a financial difficulty in your own life, please don't. Just pray that others will, and that God provides a way for the needs to be met. And we know that God will. God's got this. We just have to trust him. So pray, whether you donate or not. Even if you do donate, continue to pray for God to continue to match and meet the need. Pray for the comfort and the healing that's needed in the family, for the sorrow they're facing and the changes and the decisions they have to make, because they've got a lot on their plate right now, not just the funeral. And they're starting a whole new chapter of their lives without CJ. And it's going to be a tough road to hoe till we get it all figured out. We'll be there for them as best we can. They're our family too. And we ask you just to support them with your love, your prayers, and your help if you can. And we thank you, and we love you. And we appreciate all the love that you sent to him, the cards, the letters, the support, the prayers. And I know he did too, and I know the family does. I can speak that with certainty. Like say, Cecil is gone, and I will be carrying on as best I can and preaching as best I can. I'm not stepping in at this point to take over his ministry, unless the Lord leads me in that direction. I don't know yet. Again, this is one of the many things that are up in the air that we all have to think and pray about. But I will be preaching and praising on my channel. And if he leads me to go every day like Cecil was doing, so be it. I'm here to serve the Lord's pleasure. Whatever that turns out to be. I don't know what that all entails now and how all this will change that, but we'll see as it plays out. But again, if you're one of his subscribers, check this out and share it so that everybody gets the information, so that we don't have to do repeats and answer a ton of messages with the same information, because we're trying to get through this too. Thank you. God bless you. We love you. Not nearly as much as God does, but we love you. We're praying for you. We're praying for your comfort and your solace in this time of loss. And let's all work together to get through this together.
We love you.
And we love you. Chrissy loves you. And we just got to keep on keeping on until it's our turn to go home too. Because CJ's going to be there waiting for us with a welcome party. So take care, peeps. We love you. Until next time, toodles.